Hello, hello, everybody. Let's see if today we are all here. First of all, before to start everything, let's get sure that everything, all connection is good. Please share this live streaming. Today will be kind of interactive, and I really, really love it. I hope you can also hear this piano. Let me be sure that everything is connected and good. Yes, I can see that here. So let's see, once you all are here, let me know if you hear really good everything. Uh, See that I'm online everywhere, so that's really good. Please, first of all, today, yes, we are online. I can start to see the first comments coming. And the first one is Marcia Almeida. Hello, Marcia. How are you? Let me put this a little bit bigger for all of you. So, how are you, Marcia? And second is Samara. Hola, buenas tardes, Stefano. Buenas tardes a ti también. And the third is Edinson Andres Perdomo. Hello, how are you? Greetings from Colombia. Hello, Colombia. And the fourth is Soy tu fan. Oh, muchas gracias, Ariane. And the fifth is Travis Massa. Sound great. That's good. Travis, please let me know if everything goes smooth. And you all hear this piano? So today, please share this live. You can share this live going. First of all, let's start to say this. Very very important. Please go and join me to my Instagram page. Is here. I'll show you all this Instagram page here. Okay. On Stefano May Official, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because very soon there will be very 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 great news. So I'm so excited to share with you some of this news today. And I also decided to do a little piece of the album that will come out at the end of May today. So Stefano May Official on Instagram, and YouTube channel Stefano May. These are the pages, just to share with you. This is Instagram, that's YouTube. Please, it's very important that you subscribe to my page, because it's a very simple way to support artists. If you want, like, artists that are starting their journey into music or into something else, or already like artists that are already there, like shining with all the stars in the rest of the world. So very very important for you to subscribe. Please subscribe. So today is a very very exciting day. I want to just keep to saying hi to all of you. Are so many today. I love it. Are so many people. Oh my god. And that's probably because finally this connection runs good. Okay, so let's see. Marcia says, "Have good evening, boa tarde," and then Carla Alessandra, "Love you, Brazil, Brazil, I love you," and Jose, "Hello, hello, Jose, ¿cómo estás?" And Diego Gomez, "Te love it, I love you too, Diego," and Eliane Rocha, "Good afternoon, dear, from Brazil." Oh my God, there are so many people from Brazil. I really, really wanted to thank you, you all, because it's very, very beautiful. It's amazing. I'm always amazed by this. This is beautiful. Good evening, all lit. Iluminada. Boa tarde, iluminada. Muchas gracias, Arlene. Hola, Ivani. Está aqui da Bahia, Jacobina. Brazil, Brazil, te quiero. Caterina Yello from Italy. Hello, dear. I have a bad connection tonight, but probably because of the bad weather here. I hope I can follow you till the end, and I hope you can follow me till the end because today it's very very important that you all are here to listen that. And thank you for your beautiful rose, Ivani, and thank you so much to my sister. And hello, sister, I love you. And let's see, Jean-Pierre Gatru. Hey, so happy to see you tonight. Very happy to see you too, Jean-Pierre. Where are you from, Jean-Pierre? Are you French? Marisa, oggi si sente bene, un caro abbraccio. I love you, Marisa. Marisa is always there from Via Margutta, Italy. And Dana from Ohio. Hi, Stefanino. Hello, Dana. Love this picture that you have on YouTube. You and the roses. And another sister of mine, ciao fratello. And Braulio Francisco Bao. Good evening to you. And Ornella says like a big hug from your Roman family, and I send you a great kiss. Ornella always deserve to be introduced with this. Let's see. This piano needs to wake up. Hello, piano. Can you wake up, please? Okay, just that. And today we will talk about this because it's very important on my growing up with classical music. That's the main theme of today. And I wanna know all your questions because it's very very important that there will be like an exchange, and during that I'll drink my coffee from the little cup that my sister Flora gave to me. I cannot be without espresso, and probably some of you know because on TikTok recently I post a funny video of how to make Italian espresso, and you can actually go on my TikTok page and see it because it's very 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 important and funny. So like if you want to learn how to do an Italian espresso with a mocha, just go on my TikTok channel and you will learn about. So let's see, Maria Bonasso. Hello, beautiful, beautiful. Ciao, ciao. Hello, Maria. Come stai? How are you? And big heart for me. Oh my God, so many. Love you too. Fernando Diaz. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Es muy interesante lo que haces. Te quiero, Stefano. Fernando Verchel, jueves. Oh, muchas gracias, Fernando. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Es muy, muy importante leer esto. Me alegra mucho. Me da mucha felicidad a mi corazón. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. And Patricia, how are you, Patricia? Look how beautiful you are. Elio Sanchez. I wanna, this time that I spent on Say Hi to You, it's very important because I really wanna know, I wanna see all your faces, your beautiful faces. Desde Colombia. And Carla, I know you love me. And remember, I love you too. I love you. I love you. I love you. So she's like my best friend. We grew up together. I just love her so much. I love you, Sonia. And sei bravissimo, Stefano. Vivo in Italia ma abito in Cuba. Oh, Cuba. That's beautiful, beautiful Cuba and Italy, obviously. I love your voice. You're an excellent singer. Okay, so why we don't? Oh my God, there's a lot of other comments. Fantástico. And hola Stefano desde Argentina. Adrián, muchas gracias. E Anselmo Tomaino dice: Stefano, congratulazioni per tutto quello che stai facendo. Ti auguro una prosecuzione della tua carriera sempre più proficua. Saluti dalla Sicilia. Grazie Anselmo. Un abbraccio forte. Okay, so today, Colombia. Today we talk about how I grew up with classical music. When I was 7 years old, I decided to... actually, I didn't really decide. My parents told me, do you want to learn any instrument? And my oldest sister used to play piano, so we had at home a piano, upright piano. and the only thing I knew how to do like was like stuff like that, So I said I found that frustrating because I really had music inside myself because my father always was singing and playing every kind of instrument, so the music was inside me, but I was limiting myself of being the host of TV shows that I was inventing at that moment and use Christmas light as decoration and whatever. So I started to learn to take lessons of piano, and it was a drama because I didn't like to read scores. It was very difficult for me. You see, like all these kind of things here were much more simple, obviously, but like that was really horrible. So I actually had a teacher, a piano teacher, that was like showing me how to I this will be your homework, and at the end of the week you have to come back here and just playing he was playing that stuff there. So my ear was very actually developed, so I used that in order to learn everything. And I remember the first thing I ever learned in piano was these. So like it was like that, and I like the teacher was like, oh, that's very good. When I went there, so it was like, oh my god, that's very good. Well, you can learn something else. Let's go to the first like sonatas of Clementi, that is like a composer that in 1700 was like very 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 successful on actually writing for piano, because you all know that before piano, I mean, like piano just started the 1700, but like before that century there was the harpsichord, the like music, the pipe, the organ. Johann Sebastian Bach was, for example, very famous to write for like harpsichord, organ, or choir, or then orchestra, full orchestra. But the real piano started with let's say Muzio Clementi. That was like the composer that actually started to write music for piano. And I remember even that the piano teacher was telling me like and all these, like I still remember these, and it's amazing because once you really learn how beautiful is the music that was written centuries before you, it's just like amazing to be able to replicate that. The problem is that I didn't want to read the scores, so there was a moment that finally my parents discovered that I kind of said like, fuck, like I need really to learn how to read the scores. So I started like going to the conservatory, and there wasn't any way that I could escape that issue. So I really needed to learn. And actually I started to understand that it was very very important. It's like learning a language. It's like I'm Italian and I had to learn English, and when I learned English, it's like studying the technique, the grammar. That's just like a way to facilitate, to make something easier for your living. And anytime I actually talk right now, I don't think. The first time that I was speaking English, I was always thinking in Italian first and trying to translate, so it was very difficult, the process. But now I just don't think, I just speak. And the same thing is with music. When I play even like something that I just create right now, I don't do anymore like okay, I learn these. I know this, but like if I have to sing your song or try to impromptu something, I just do it. There's no thoughts about it. Just like a lot of time I tell people, just give me like an emotion. I can write music with emotions. So if you, for example, tell me, like a beautiful day in the park, I just, for example, it's just an example, but it goes just like from thinking what you can do harmonically, but it's the emotion that just like leads you what to write or what to say in that time. So learning, conservatory, I was very in love with Bach. Bach is one of the most famous and probably the greatest composer ever. Bach really like is the Bible, or I mean the ABC of all the music. He was Bach, for you, for who doesn't really like know classical music, is very famous like composer of, for example, or the fugue. So that's Bach. But like my Bach was more like the Bach of the, clavicembalo ben temperato. So this was like, the music that I was learning at the conservatory. And it was very, very, very important. And after Bach, what like my favorite composer was Chopin. And the love with Chopin started when I was really like probably even like 7 years old. I remember like a friend of mine gave me a CD. It was a CD of classical music. There was Schumann, there was Mendelssohn, there was Chopin, there was like, a lot of romantics. And I remember, like Schumann. Like something like that. And I remember I was a day just listening this CD. I was 7 years old. And there was something that started like that. And I was absolutely in love with this melody. But not just in love, I kind of felt that I partially lived the moment that this composition was written or played. Like a lot of time, it's, I think about probably, like in my past life, I was probably around Chopin or around Paris at that time. I was probably, like somebody that was living inside that environment there. But this sensation started to rise actually in the second part of this Chopin composition, that is a Valse Opus 64 number 2. They was doing like that. I was so in love, and that was actually the time that my love with Chopin started, and it became like a condition that I still share every day. There's no one day that I don't put my hands on the piano and I and I play Bach or Chopin. And obviously, there's also Mozart, Beethoven. Another love of mine is Rachmaninoff, is Passion, Shostakovich, or a lot of them, Franz Liszt. But Chopin is just like a love that I cannot equally share with any other composer. And a lot of Chopin music actually, or the way that Chopin was writing music, is in my hands naturally. Like I remember, like when I was 13 years old, I was writing piano scores, and actually the music was absolutely similar to the way that Chopin was composing. Well, I don't know if it was because like I made so much mine that kind of way to compose, or if we probably I have a thought in terms that everything is energy, and like imagine like a big energy where everybody takes a piece from, like universe is made by a lot of energy, and I, as Stefano, take a piece of that energy from that specific part, and another person does from another part. Probably with Chopin we took from the same part. That's probably we share the same kind of like sensibility in for example, like very very beautiful to know Beethoven. Okay, that's Beethoven. Okay, Beethoven is very very strong, like very very Chopin is more like he writes in a way that the harmony is spread all over the harmonics, and so the keyboard in this case, because his way to compose was very like just restricted majorly to the piano. So like we never listen something like that, but we listen more something like that's the kind of harmony that Chopin was writing. That's the first ballad, Opus 23. Super, probably the most inspired Chopin composition ever. There was another moment, like these continuous changes of state of mind. We start from questioning probably things, but in a very sweet and almost like whispered way, till the time that everything started to take a different shape. And this, so like like this, going from a very sweet moment to a very dramatic moment, and then go back to a very sweet moment. I just love it, and I cannot live without this. So this way of Chopin writing really was a strong influence for me. Even like in one of the songs that will be in the album that will come out at the end of May, beginning of June, we still didn't set the date. It's a song that it's called Crazy, and let's say as like beat is like in 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. There is a very common way of Chopin writing music. The ballade, for example. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or the valse. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I took these and I said, I was really inspired on writing Crazy. And I said, I need to create the strongest emotion in this song. That for me was the emotion that I shared with Chopin music. So I took that, kind of like, way to lay the harmony and beat, and I started to write Crazy. And I will sing for you a little piece of this song because I wanna that you understand that when the song will come out, obviously, you don't need really to say, like that song was inspired by Chopin or by a story that trigger also like, Chopin's world to act into. Because at the end of the day, a song is a song, and we all can, think what we want to share with that song. But it's very important to me that I was able to create something pop that was born actually in the classical environment that I always practiced since when I was a child. And this song is Crazy. And you will listen in a part of this song that there will be a moment of piano solo where I wrote a little mazurek. There was the typical Polish dance at the Chopin time. So we are talking about, 1800. And I was so happy when I was able to do that. And I think it's cute. I will play for you this song.
Hey, just don't leave today. Tell me why you just won't stay. These days are gonna be a long fight while we find our way. Oh, this is crazy. I won't give up on you. I'm going to be crazy, living life without you. Here is my helping hand to lift you up to where we can. Walk side by side, we are strong, we stand. I am dreaming of things that make me think of you, and it takes my heart when I do. I want you to remember these days and hold on to the things that make me and you. Oh, this is crazy. I won't give up on you. I'm going to be crazy, living life without you. Hey, just don't leave today. Tell me why you just won't stay. Why am I I miss you when we should be in the same place. We should be in the same place. We should be in the same place now. Oh, this is crazy, crazy. I won't give up on you. I'm going to be crazy, crazy. Living life, living life, living my life. This is crazy, crazy. I won't give up on you. Oh, this is crazy, crazy. Living life without you, my life without you, living life without you.
So that was Crazy. And as you heard, Crazy, it's really built on something else. It's a pop song, but it also keeps, the beauty of um, an older ballad, an older, almost like in between the earth and the other side of herself. Like I just like to think that the song is on a space there isn't really here or there. And this was absolutely classical inspired. Obviously, I couldn't write, and I couldn't write an entire, like piece of classical music to a pop song. But it's already beautiful to have the chance when you write your own music to put whatever you want. And when I was actually writing Italian music, I mean in Italian pop music, but in Italian, I was using these classical influences like everywhere. There was a song that I wrote that was starting like. Was like that. So, classical music never left me, and I still, like every day, I practice all the scales. Exercise to make sure that my finger always work in the right way. Bach. And never miss a day without playing Chopin. So like for the concertos, like beautiful. The beauty of Chopin was that he was able to really write a melody with the same sensation that a singer was letting you hear his or her melody. Like for example, this concerto. It's totally like a song written in Naples, in Italy, like, in today's world. And so, or like that's the beauty. And I don't think there's like a comparable beauty in today's world. I mean, like there's a different kind of music, but this kind of music written with this kind of transport, with this kind of like way that your soul approaches into a melody or a harmony is just like unbelievable. I'm amazed every day by this, and I cannot live without that. So let's see, like a lot of you wrote. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. Muchas gracias, Ivani. Colombia Alba Torres. Un fuerte abrazo. Muchas gracias. Colombia, soy venezolana, pero vivo en Colombia. Eriani, muchas gracias. Un saludo muy grande. And Ornella said, how many times I listened you to practice Chopin, Bach, Rachmaninoff on my piano, and after that you were going to do the test at Santa Cecilia at the conservatory. And she was like, and always with the maximum of the vote. Yeah, I remember that. Ornella is my, like, there's something, a very important woman figure in the 1800s. There was actually the lady, it was called mecenate, but it was usually a lady in the 1800s, and Ornella is absolutely a lady from 1800. That was helping musicians. There was always be surrounded by musicians, and Ornella is actually that kind of lady. And I remember like I was always going there to practice on her grand piano. She had a beautiful Steinway at her store, so I was going there, and I was, before all the tests, practicing Rachmaninoff or Bach as well, or Chopin. Or like... So yeah, I remember very well. It was so beautiful. I really loved that time of mine that I was in Rome, going at the conservatory. Had many friends there, and we were really like, it was really beautiful. I think that was one of the best time in a school for me. I hated going to the school all the time, but the conservatory was just like, was what I decided to do. So it was really great. Amazing. So, Samara, what you say? Yo también te quiero mucho, Stefano. Es muy interesante tu canciones, son muy hermosas tus canciones. Muchas gracias, Samara. Me encanta. I really love that you like my songs and that you are really interested in what I do. Thank you so much. Miguel León de Juda. Hello, México. ¿Cómo estás, Miguel? Me encanta México. I love Mexico. I really love Mexico. And Heather McFadden, Chaco Gino, how are you? Beautiful. Yes, love your t-shirt. This actually, Heather gave me this t-shirt. She's from Boston. She lives here in Florida too now. But like, she brought me this from Boston. She knows how much I love Berklee School. I think it's one of the most amazing schools for pop musicians in today's world. So really, like, I love this shirt, and I am so happy to wear this. So thank you so much, Kujina, for giving me this shirt. Kristen, how are you? Oh, that's Carter. How are you, Carter? Are you practicing? Carter is a very cute young man, and he really like loves music. He's really into music, and I met him last week, and I believe he will be like an amazing musician a day. So, from Boston as well, by the way. Hola Pablo Añasco Añasco, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿de dónde eres? Hola, good day, hello, Marta Soto Martinez, ¿cómo estás? Excellent, thank you so much. That's, I think, was about Crazy, right? That song is one of our favorites. Thank you so much, Kristen. Thank you, thank you. Está poderosa en la cabeza de Bode. Okay, so I have to understand what that means. Let's see. I wanna help you. If somebody knows, like before I found, please, like, tell me what that means. Because there's like an amazing way. I have this translator here that is amazing. I can take a picture and it tell me Portuguese, English. Okay, so let's go here. Powerful. Thank you so much. So powerful. Love it. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. Thank you so much. Powerful. Thank you so. That's the common word. Powerful. My sister say, "Wow, crazy." Yes. Sometimes we need to, like, just like give the music, not keep it. Wow, bravo, Stefano. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much. How often should a new piano player practice during the week? Kujina, Heather, it's very important, this question, but you want to know. I don't know if, somebody wants to know that, because it's really, the answer is really crazy. When I was 10 years old, I was practicing piano probably, okay, I was going at school till sometime 1:30, sometime 3:30, and I was actually practicing from 3:30 to 10 at night, or when I wasn't going to school, from 8 in the morning till 9:30 at night. So the more time you spend practicing, the more time you will have, there are days that I don't practice because I travel or do something right now, but all the sacrifices that I did before are still in my fingers. And obviously it's very important also to practice every day, even with fingers, but it's really important to really practice, and also have a little bit of freedom during the day. Just go take a walk in the nature. It's really important. The more time you can, put into the practice of the piano, the better it is. I would say if you have at least 10 hours a day, just do it. Hello, brother, sister. How are you? Flora. Saludos desde Argentina, Viviana. Muchas gracias, Kristen. Yeah. This is, again, my first... oh, yes, I know. Carter, that was your first vacation, right? Had so much fun. That's so beautiful. I'm so happy you had so much fun. And I was so happy to meet you. So practically, that's what I wanted to share with you all today. I believe from next week probably I'll do something a little bit different. I was thinking actually to share with you another side of me that is actually me cooking, because I love to cook. But I wanna tell you something very, very important. Between the end of May and the beginning of June, my first American album will come out. Very, very soon I will be able to share with you some incredible news. One of the songs that will be containing the album will be Crazy, the one that I played for you all today. Also, there will be We Are the Power, there will be Find My Way, that recently came out December and March. There will be a few bonus tracks as well. It will be as soon I will be able to make a live specifically for the release of the album. I will share that with you all, and I will do maybe also like a little showcase for you all live streaming here. So I will be able to tell all of you that cannot be, here when I will perform my music. I will be able to share with you the stories behind that music, what triggered, writing specific songs, the choices made, the selection of certain songs. Because I wrote many songs, but like I had to make a choice, and these were the songs that I choose for this album, and I'm so excited that you all can listen to that. So I will be really, really, really happy to share with you all. By the way, if there was some problem with this live streaming, remember that you can rewatch this live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, anytime you want. It will be always available, and you can see that without interruptions. So this time, even if I know that there was some problem with the connection, I just thought that you can rewatch it if you are interested. And please,